Hey, what's up, HorrorHeads? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm reviewing the... Who's this? Hello? What? Alright, bro, I think you got the wrong number. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, I gotta go.
I'm going to kill you.
Sure you are. Bye. People playing prank calls on Christmas? Oh, shit. Hey, what's up, HorrorHeads? Welcome back to my channel, and this time I'm reviewing the 1974 classic Black Christmas. Before I get into it, please make sure you hit that subscribe and like button at the bottom if you want to see more content like this. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't watched this movie yet, I'm about to get into some reasons why you should watch it. So Black Christmas is directed by Bob Clark, who also directed A Christmas Story, which I was today's years old when I found that out. I mean, I know they're both Christmas films or whatever, but I had no idea that Bob Clark did A Christmas Story, which makes a lot of sense because now when I watch A Christmas Story, I do see some Black Christmas references in it. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again because now, like, it's blown my mind. But they have something in common, which is the Christmas season. Black Christmas is about a group of sorority girls who start receiving these crazy-ass phone calls from a psychopath named Billy. And as they start receiving these phone calls and sitting there listening to them, one of their sorority sisters go missing, and they go throughout the whole movie trying to figure out what happened to her. The crazy thing about me talking about this movie is I seen this movie maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. And it's wild because John Carpenter's Halloween was inspired by this movie. When you watch this movie, you definitely see some inspiration that Halloween drew from it. Especially the opening scene where you see from Billy's point of view and you see him like getting into the sorority house and he finds his way in there. And it's similar to the Halloween opening scene where you see little Michael Myers make his way into the house from his point of view, grabbing a knife, making his way upstairs, attacking his sister. It's almost kind of that same situation here in Black Christmas. And I'm so mad at myself for watching this movie super late. Like, I always seen Black Christmas around, seen it at the video stores when they were there, streaming services, but I always said, I'm gonna watch it, and I never did. And another crazy thing about it is I actually seen the 2006 remake before I actually seen this one, which I enjoyed a lot, but I'll get into that the next review in that movie. But this movie here, I definitely enjoy a lot better. But Barb definitely steals the scene in this movie for me. She's played by Margot Kidder, rest in peace. And she plays pretty much a drunk throughout this whole entire movie. Every time you see this character, she has a drink in her hand with a damn cigarette. So Barb is a whole damn mood. I want to be like her when I grow up. When you watch this movie, she's just amazing. Like, she's, feeding the little kids drinks, making them sip on alcohol. She's, cursing out people out on the phone while she have her drink and a cigarette in her hand. She's just a whole entire mood. And there's one particular scene where Barb is at the police station and the cop asks her what is the name of her house number or whatever.
It's Fellatio 20880. Fellatio. It's a new exchange. FE.
And the cop is looking at her like, what? And she's spelling it out for him, pretty much messing with him and also flirting with him at the same time. And I don't know, I just love her character. And I also like Jess, who is played by Olivia Hussey. She's pretty much going through a lot in this movie. She has this boyfriend where there's kind of like a disconnection between them two, and she wants an abortion. She's pregnant. She's telling him that she wants an abortion. He wants the kid. She doesn't want it because she has a whole bunch of goals and dreams and things that she just have a whole bunch of life that she have ahead of her, and she wants to continue to live that life, and her boyfriend wants to keep the baby, and she's just like, look, it's my body. I want to do what I want. So she got this situation going on. Meanwhile, she's receiving all these crazy ass calls from the killer that's inside their house, but they don't know that he's inside the house. And she's pretty much dealing with a lot in this movie. So I definitely give my props up to her because she's just like this innocent girl that's like minding her business, dealing with her own personal shit. And, you got the house girls, roaming around doing whatever. You got Barb, prancing around the halls, drinking liquor. And you got the house mother, who's also another alcoholic. The first time she shows up, all the girls is, excited to see her. She got like Christmas gifts and all that stuff. And the first time she breaks away from them, she goes up to a book cabinet and pulls out a drink that's hidden inside a book. You could definitely tell she strategically planned to put this bottle in the book because it's perfectly cut out in the shape of the bottle. And then when she also goes back into her bathroom or whatever, she's sitting there brushing her damn teeth, and she pulls a liquor bottle outside from the toilet seat, like the cover or whatever. She drinks from the liquor bottle and swishes it around her mouth like it's mouthwash and spits it back out. Yo, this house mother is a pure alcoholic, and I love it. And talking about all this drinking between Barb and that house mother makes me want to have a little drink. So shout out to my grandma Z for making me a bottle of coquito, and I'm putting it inside my special little skull mug just to be a little festive for the holidays. So if you guys don't know anything about coquito, go Google it. It's amazing. And what I also like about this movie is it's original. Being as though they came out in 1974, you know, it's way before Halloween and Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. This is an original slasher flick. And, you know, you don't even see the killer, whose name is Billy, in this film. You don't even see his face like that. You see maybe a shadow, or you might see him hidden behind something, or you might see an arm, you might see his eyeball peeking through something. You never get a full reveal of Billy himself, which makes it even more terrifying, because, you know, towards the end of the film, where it's just Olivia Hussey's character, Jess, you know, running around the house, you know, while she's still receiving these crazy ass calls, you see Billy, but like I said, only from, like, you know, you only see his eyeball like piercing through something, or you only see his hand grabbing at her. And speaking of grabbing at her, it was one crazy ass scene that just caught me off guard, where Jess is running through the house, you know, after she found out that her friends are dead, and she's running through the house, and when she's like running from one door and, you know, trying to run past the stairwell, you just see Billy grab at Jess and like yank at her hair. And that scene was so effective because how that camera angle was and how he just grabbed at her from out of nowhere. It just, I don't know, it got me out of here, and for some reason that scene is effective to me. I just like what they did with this movie as far as making the characters likable and innocent, and you just got this crazy psychopath, you know, making these phone calls, saying perverted, crazy things at him. And I warn you guys, when you watch this movie, especially in the beginning of the film when he's making those phone calls, please do not have your kids around or anybody that's below the age of 18, because Billy will be saying some graphic, horrific, perverted things in this movie, you know, through the phone, talking to these females while they're sitting here listening to it. I don't know why. That's one thing that I did not like about this movie, is that as he's saying these things on the phone, they're just sitting there listening to him. But I just don't understand why these girls are listening to these perverted things that he's saying for that long. So, you know, the second time I watched this movie, I'm just like, well, maybe, you know, they're just so impressed by what he's saying, but they still freaked out. But at the same time, they're kind of just like, ooh. But the overall vibe of this film is definitely suspenseful. It's taking place, you know, on Christmas Day. You know, you can tell it's cold. You get that feeling. You got this crazy ass killer just bothering and attacking these women for no apparent reason. And there might be a reason, but there's no backstory with Billy and the girls or whatever he's doing and the reason why he's doing it in this movie, which is why I kind of like it a lot more, because you left with things to be open-ended, and you also wonder like why he's doing these things. And I feel like when you don't know those things, it makes it 10 times scarier, in my opinion. The more you don't know is more scary than the more you do know. The more you do know, I feel like you're feeding too much to the storyline, and it kind of disappoints what you feel about that character. So the less we know about Billy in this film is the better. One thing I don't like about this movie is that the cops are very, very dumb in this film. Like, I don't understand when they find out that the calls are coming from inside the house, and when the cops do finally get there to save Jess, they don't look everywhere inside the house. Mind you, Billy been hiding up in the attic for a remainder of the movie, and that is like the last place they ever checked. He's been killing people, storing bodies up there, and at the end of the film where Jess, you know, finally, you know, confronts Billy, and you don't even see him still, and you think that she killed Billy at one point, but she actually doesn't. The cops are searching the house, but they don't check the attic, which I do not understand. It's so weird. Another thing I don't like about this movie is when the cops finally do call Jess and tell her that the calls are coming from inside the house, she hangs up and goes upstairs to try to save her friends, which, you know, you should know they're dead or something's wrong. She's calling them, they're not answering. So if the calls are coming from in the house and this guy's harassing you and saying these things and people are going missing, run out the house. The cops even said, run, get out the house. Get out the house. But no, she hangs up, go upstairs, try to find her friends. She finds her friends, all right. She finds them dead, and then she confronts Billy, and Billy's attacking her. And then the climax of the movie, you know, them two are just going at it. I feel like they should have came up another way to have a more effective climax opposed to her just staying in the house and going upstairs and to find her friends, even though the cops tell her to leave. Any person with common sense would just leave the house once the cops say that. That scene terrified me just by him saying that and yelling that through the phone. I would have been darted out that damn door. But yes, Black Christmas was an amazing experience to watch. I never get tired of this movie. It's now one of my favorite movies, and even though I'm a little late to the game, it is better late than never. And I'm actually happy that I finally, watched this film. The original Black Christmas, I thoroughly enjoyed. Like I said, I love the characters. My favorite character is Barb, obviously, in this film, and I love the character of Billy, even though he's this perverted, crazy psychopath. I just like the fact that they kept the killer hidden. You didn't know who he was, where he came from. You barely seen him, and when you did see him, it was like glimpses and little bits and pieces. So I definitely enjoyed how they portrayed the killer and how they portrayed the characters overall in this movie. So I definitely would give Black Christmas 1974 a HorrorHead watch. It's a perfect horror film to watch during this holiday season. If you guys don't know anything about Black Christmas, I suggest that you go check it out. Right now you can find it on almost every streaming service. You can find it on Shudder. You can find it on Amazon Prime if you have that. If you don't have any of those services or you just don't feel like paying for a service, check out Tubi TV. It's a free streaming app, and they have that movie Black Christmas on there for free. So definitely check out Black Christmas before the season is up, and let me know what you guys think about this movie in the comments below. Let me know what you think about Barb. Let me know what you think about Jess. Let me know what you think about Billy. Let me know what you think about the house mother. Just let me know what you think about these characters overall. Let me know what you think about this movie as a whole. Let me know if you see the references that was in Halloween. And yes, guys, hopefully you guys have an amazing holiday, and look out for my review for the new Black Christmas and also the Black Christmas of 2006. So yeah, I'm reviewing 3 Black Christmas films, which is crazy, but guess what? It's the holiday season, so why the hell not? But yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment this video. And like I said, have a good and safe and healthy holiday. See you guys next time. Peace out.